Ben. Got Ben because he doesn't have any handle, and we'll put ChinchillaIndex over here. All right.
Oh, that's black text. That is impossible to see.
It will be great to see on Bond Wonderland, though.
That's true.
All right. Finish your selection, Mike, and then take us to Bond Wonderland, and you guys are good to start.
There we go. All right, so I think the important characters to look out for, I think the Nova and the Ami on Ben's side, and the Wesker and the Skrull. Really, it's the points and the anchors. The middle characters, they're working on them. Work in progress. I'm sure by the end of the season, they'll maybe have a little bit more to show, but right now they're kind of just assist buttons. But I know Michael has been putting work in with Skrull. Hopefully he can show us a real combo. And Nova box dashes. So
Yeah.
what more
We'll
can
have
you
to
need?
see, but I 100% agree. We should be watching
Ooh, that was actually...
mainly the points here.
I think that I'm curious to see about Michael's Wesker also, because he was playing Viper up until super recently. I know his long-term goal is to still play Viper. So we'll see how much Wesker he's gotten in like the week or so since he decided to start playing that character. That was a completed combo. Our first completed combo. Didn't quite kill the character, but exciting nonetheless.
It is okay, though, because Nova here gets to put some work in against a character that is going to struggle to kill without good execution.
Frame trap.
He gets the luckiest max range S I've ever seen.
A frame trap. Fucking
Okay.
Stinger into low short. Okay.
So this is degenerate.
Is he Xing? No, he's not Xing. I don't think
he's
that
not going to get there. His movement's
not
not quite
degenerate.
up to snuff just yet. But
Yeah.
the ideas are definitely there. And knowing Dave is definitely preaching the degeneracy.
We're also seeing a little bit of the disparity between Doctor Doom as a component on your team versus Doctor Doom as a point character. Even doing mid-screen loops, harder than one might imagine. When you're super entrenched in this game, it's easy to be like, oh, Doom combos, that shit's just like trivial. When like mid-screen foot dive loops actually do require some specific timing on when you do the first medium and stuff like that. So, okay, X on Doom, that's an interesting choice. Maybe a sign of
Doom alive, maybe a sign of panic, maybe a sign of inexperience here, but
I'm reading it more as concern for Ami, because I know Ben knows that the level 3 Ami can get work done, so not saving the X is a worrisome sign for the game plan there. But
this makes sense though. This right here, him just going straight for it, even if the mix-up was kind of weak.
It was non-existent. His mix-up was stand light, stand medium from the front.
Yeah, but it's understandable as to why he X'd now. He was trying to keep Doom alive to create that situation, and here it is.
Yeah, the free cross-up.
Level 3 scroll with free cross-ups.
Yep. Hard to block. Definitely requires a lot of experience to know when a scroll player is likely to jump around where. So
the match score is now 1-0. Okay.
All right.
That was cheap.
Yeah. So does anyone want to... Josh, I guess you would be the one that's best to explain it here. So Skrull's teleports.
So Skrull has what is effectively like a teleport dive kick sort of thing, where he jumps up and then jumps back down from the ceiling, and you can aim it either on the far left of the screen, the center of the screen, the far right of the screen. It has some unique inputs that are a little bit strange, but not super important for how it actually functions in the match. The important part is that where it decides to fall is not based, it's not relative to your opponent's position. So most teleports in this game are you teleport either in front of or behind your opponent, whereas Skrull's sort of teleport dash is always screen-based. It's just left side of the screen, center, or right side, which can make it really, really weird to block based on how your opponent's moving around. So we're back in point matchup. Looks like Jam Session anti-airing Ben pretty effectively, but Ben's starting to get the zoning game up. And again, I think that the lack of experience on Wesker here is starting to show. There we go. And right as I say that, he gets a little light. Maybe drops to confirm that he would have been able to get with a little bit more experience, but we'll see.
Nova being a very good character to immediately pick up and play here, just because of the simplicity and the raw front-loaded damage that the character can have.
Yeah, and there's some Nova has some good tools. Some of his best tools are really simple to use. Things like Crouch B, things like Box Dash Heavy. These are like really easy tools to get hits with. That obviously, as you add layers to your gameplay, they get even more powerful. But just at a very very base level, they're easier than things like Wesker, right? Where Wesker's strong options are like confirming off of command grabs and using teleports to get weird mix-ups with assists. These are all things that take a tiny bit more learning. So it's not super surprising to see Nova have an advantage really early on in the neutral game. Good challenge there from Dante. That was Michael was very bold there.
Ooh, and that's going to be one of many cross-up foot dives that we're going to see over the course of this.
Did Michael hit a button? He did.
He sure did.
Unlucky.
That is unfortunate, but here's X Factor 3 Scroll with the chance to make the comeback.
And no meters for the incoming, so he does get to play with Scroll. The question is how nuts can he go? Because Scroll has penchant for going nuts
right now,
and that's the second of the back of the neck foot dives. There we go. This is the teleport dash we were talking about. He's just going left, right. Got a good block. Oh, and then doesn't get the punish. Just dashes it with grab instead. Just close enough. Wow, that's crazy. The camera didn't move enough.
Missing the dash follow-up is why. So when Doom hit, ooh, that might hit.
That does hit. Yeah, that seeks.
Oh, that crossed up.
No, it seeks. It was a punish on the command grab. So we can't actually get a. Oh no, not mid screen. Ooh, anti-air down B with the scroll. That's the good stuff, and then he's dead. Good stuff from Ben closing out.
Definitely one of the easier combos in the game. When Ami hits X3, you hit H, what is it, 5 times? And then S?
It's like 5 or 6, yeah.
MHS, and then...
MHHHS. You get 3 jump H's, so it's just a ton of easy damage.
That's rather disgusting.
Yep. You get 6 H's on the ground and then 3 H's in the air.
Right. So that's going to tie us up at 1-1. Curious to see if there are any adjustments that end up coming through, or if the game plan just kind of starts to streamline towards we want to move towards our strong options, or if
I would
strategy changes to go with it.
I would expect more of the latter, more of like when you're sort of this new, it's hard to get a sense of what your opponent's like broad game plan is, or more specifically how they're changing that game plan. I think it's more likely to just be getting more used to doing the good options, right? Maybe see some dash low mediums out of Wesker, and some more zoning out of the Nova. Ooh, that was almost a really great confirm. I think he accidentally got the teleport there by just mashing the control stick a little bit too hard.
Certainly looked like it was accidental, but it's possible he Ben here with the dropping.
Okay, that's a safe drop. It's not that big of a deal
It is a safe drop, and I remember talking with Ben about it. Ben, his only actual fighting game experience comes from Dragon Ball Fighters, which does not have the DP motion.
Yep.
So it is one of the only things that is not going to come naturally to him.
Nice, good throw. Very dangerous throw, but
interesting attempt there at either a conversion or a setup. Not even 100% sure what it ended up being.
Nice. Keeps it short and sweet. I will also say, when you're starting out, it's unlikely that most of your combos are going to kill unless you go for super high meter DHCs like this. And as a result, dropping combos, as long as you're dropping them in safe ways, you're getting most of your damage up front with just the normals and the S loops. So really dropping a combo at the super is like not that big of a problem in this.
Yeah, and I would say it's highly likely that what ended up happening there was that the input was incorrect because of the weird way Marvel deals with the DHCs. That sometimes prioritizes level 3 over level 1.
Yep. Yeah, that dash H can actually be a little bit tricky. Not super surprising to see that get missed. In the corner, it should be pretty easy, though. No! You can just go straight for the launch. So, out of X Factor, I think this is going to be pretty tough. I'll be curious to see if Ben's starting to use slowdown supers in neutral, but also wouldn't be surprised to just see him continue to hit his head on stuff, because that's what the dog
seems to be working right now. The dog definitely do that.
I would not expect him to pop X Factor for Dante.
Slow down here, big deal.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Great to see.
No possible confirm though.
Really, you can't even do the medium, the beehive or whatever.
No.
And gets the cross up into the course. That's definitely
I don't think so. Yep, that's gonna be that's a big. I don't even know what to say about that. It just hit.
Yeah.
So they'll make it 2-1. I think what I'd like to see a bit more of on Ben's side is a little bit more movement. He seems very stiff, and I know that that's pretty normal for new players in this game, especially when controlling characters like Doom.
Yeah, I think that we're definitely starting to see the strength of the point characters and the weakness of kind of the rest of the teams. I think that they started out practicing a lot with their point characters. Super unsurprisingly, probably the highest reward strategy when you're first learning the game, but it definitely shows itself when whoever loses the point war is definitely looking to struggle a little bit more with their backup characters. So it really just comes down to can he find a way in on this Wesker and Box Dash H.
As soon as you mentioned it, big Box Dash H comes out.
Yep.
Lands
gets 50% off the combo.
In the face.
It's really what you want. Nice, yeah, exactly. Using a shield. Oh, if he had done jump light, it actually would have crossed up there.
If he had done jump H as well, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that he picked the only button that wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
ooh, accidentally, Michael holding down forward when he does the magic string, and gets a samurai shot rather than a samurai edge rather than down heavy. But something you'll learn over time. Just going for the gun zoning. Nice. So now we're sort of at the everybody's going nuts period of the game, where
most definitely,
where they both lost their points. Ben still got that incoming mix-up just close enough to the corner to goes for the cross-up foot dive.
Okay.
Just close enough to the corner to be able to get the.
Hey Tom, 1 second. We're in a match.
Yeah, we're in a match, Tom. Okay, interesting. Hard tags Ambi wants to keep Doom alive, presumably for the mix-up. I know.
He might be prioritizing just raw life right now because it seems that combos to kill are few and far between.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
a good idea.
Red life recovery increases in value really a lot when combos don't kill.
It's not something we as Marvel players traditionally think about. Oh my god,
dropped confirm.
Oh, that was it. That was the happy birthday with one of the simplest combos in the game, but it's okay. There's a lot of bar being wasted.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be probably Devil Trigger, I guess. I don't know.
Possibly, it may have crossed over and messed up.
Yeah. It doesn't go up to confirm the Tenderizer. Tenderizer is a little bit awkward to confirm off of. Not super weird to see that missing, but just zoning Doom. Okay, and then he goes in.
And then he goes in. I don't think the game plan is 100% thought through just yet.
I don't know if you caught what Ben did there, but he did tech forward foot dive, get hit by the ball. Tech forward foot dive, get hit by the ball. Tech forward foot dive, get hit by the ball. Tech forward foot dive, trade with the ball.
I can't say I haven't done that, but I also can say I haven't done that sober.
Yeah. The current sobriety level of these players, unknown, but...
I'm willing to bet that they are not inebriated, but...
yeah. It's early enough
That's
going
to make it 3-1, and that's going to clear up the win for ChinchillaIndex, and we are going to convene real quick and get the boys' thoughts on who should play next.
Well, we got the coach match, right?
Yes, but we have to kick everyone out of the parsec and
Gotcha.
and reset the controls.
I will say from good showing from both the players. I think they're definitely, especially with their point characters, showing a lot of the ability to make stuff happen. I think that Michael did a really good job just like committing to the zoning strategy early on, with lots of samurai edges, lots of gunshots to keep people out. That stuff can be pretty hard to deal with if your movement isn't super crispy, and obviously everybody's still learning how to move around in this game. So I don't know, cool to see. I'm excited to see what the other matchups have in show, and I think we can expect to see more point-oriented Marvel.
Yeah. So definitely, as you said, the point characters showing a lot more strength than the other characters. That may just like we've discussed too, that's probably just a product of the small turnover time for week 1. The main idea is not to see is everyone here and ready and good at week 1. The main idea will be how will people develop, because there's going to be plenty of time between each match. There's going to be presumably a week between each pairing.
Each match for each player, yeah.
So there will be time to develop.